All right. Well, thanks so much for taking the time to talk with me today.
And no problem.
Yeah. I was curious, were you a Star Trek fan before getting cast in Lower Decks?
I was not a Star Trek fan before. I wasn't. I had watched The Next Generation when I was a kid, and my stepdad really enjoyed Deep Space Nine when I was growing up, so I watched that quite a bit. But I wasn't a huge fan. So it's very exciting for me to get to be a part of this world now and learn so much about it, like kind of come into it with fresh eyes,
Yeah, I
and
was.
while
Oh,
being a
sorry.
part
Go
of
ahead.
it. No, 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 that's okay.
Maybe- yeah, I was curious what that experience has been like then, as like a sort of newcomer or being reintroduced to it in such a much more immersive way, I guess.
It's not it's never stressful, but there are moments where it I kind of add the stress to myself by making sure I'm pronouncing stuff right and making because people are very serious about it, and
It's true.
so like making sure I'm getting words right, making sure I'm bringing the energy that is required to be a part of the world, and so but it's all fun at the same time too. I'm very like happy to be a part of it and very excited.
Yeah, I was curious. So, did you do for your sort of reset research or prep for the role? Did you rewatch the Temerian episode of TNG, or what was your process like?
I did. I watched that episode a few times, especially to see how I was going to approach uh, Paul Winfield's character and how I was going to make it into a comedic because he's such a strong character and there's so much gravitas in who he is, and so it was like, okay, let's now make him funny in a way. And so I did watch the episode and it was good too. I was like, man, I should have been watching this a long time.
Yeah, I was curious because you come from like a comedy and improv background, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so just really enjoyed the sort of combination of the sort of like Shakespearean metaphorical language of like the original combined with your sort of comedic timing and delivery. I think was really great, and I think a lot of fans really responded to that. And so I was wondering what it's like to sort of become a sort of instant fan favorite for the show.
For me, it was surprising because I didn't know that so many people were going to see it. No disrespect to everybody who put so much hard work into the show. I'm glad people are watching it, but I didn't know people were going to know who I was. I didn't know people were going to. I got a lot of DMs and stuff, but I think the thing that was so much fun for me was getting the messages and texts and stuff from friends of mine who I didn't even know were Star Trek fans, and they were like so excited that I was on it, and that feels good that now they have an even deeper connection to the show and to the world of it, to the canon of it, because they know somebody who's in it. So that was really cool for me.
Yeah. Have you seen the fan made Kayshawn puppets?
I
That
have. That's so cool.
they're so cute. I was hoping, are we gonna get an officially licensed Lieutenant Kayshawn puppet from Star Trek?
I
Hopefully.
don't know. I don't know. Maybe. Hopefully.
I was also curious. So we, at the end of your first episode, we see Kayshawn trying to pick up a lady
Mm.
and striking out. And you have like one of my favorite deliveries of a line in Star Trek with your Shaka when the walls fell. But I was wondering, or do you hope to maybe see him get a love interest or like up his flirtation game in the future?
That would be great. That would be really cool to see that. Yeah, I hope so. I hope he learns how to get his game right.
And is there any character in the show that you maybe hope to see him try and interact with?
Oh, I can't say. I can't say. I don't know. I
Just
don't know.
not for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was also curious. So in the latest episode that's come out, we see Kayshawn and Ransom sort of babysitting the Pakled spy, and I was wondering if you would talk about sort of that episode a little bit, and also like maybe Kayshawn's future efforts to try and stop the Pakleds on the Cerritos.
You know what? I don't know. And I can't say. And when I do the voiceover stuff, they don't give us the full episodes because
Oh,
they're so sensitive. So I don't know. Like I just know what I had to say in it, and I can't speculate on any future stuff. I'm very sorry, but I hope y'all get to find out soon.
yes. I was also curious, so because you probably recorded most of your stuff during the pandemic,
Mhm.
uh, did you what was that process like? And did you ever get to sort of hear the other actors that your character was interacting with?
Only in the specific scenes that I was in, that when they had already recorded their dialogue. I was there by myself. Everything I would go to a studio, very like safe, like studio, masked up, sanitized, temperature checks, everything, even before vaccines and stuff like that. But I would go there. I would be by myself. Everybody would be on a big screen. Nobody would be in the room with me. Everybody was on a big computer screen, and they would just kind of direct me on how they wanted me to say the lines, and I would only get to hear. Only time I heard other people's lines was when I was interacting with them in the scene, but it was just me, really, just kind of recording over and doing multiple takes, and they picked the takes that they liked.
Yeah, because the chemistry, even though you guys are all separate, is so strong. I think that's like part of the magic of Lower Decks. So I think have you gotten to do, now that people are vaccinated and whatnot, have you gotten to do any sort of Lower Decks cast bonding?
You know what? I'm already friends with like Tawny. She's another comedian, and so our chemistry would be regular because we did a lot of comedy Bang Bang stuff and Spontaneous Nation with Paul F. Tompkins, and but not really with anybody else. They did have one day where they did some. They screened it. I wasn't able to go because of my other job, but not really. I haven't been able to kick it with any of the other cast like that.
Hopefully, hopefully soon.
Hopefully soon.
Is there anything now that you're sort of more immersed into the world of this show that you hope to see? Just like fantastical, far fetched, like, wouldn't it be great if this character from a different series came in?
Uh, you know what? I don't know, but for Kayshawn, for Lieutenant Kayshawn, I think I'd like to see him performing more athletic ability stuff. I want to see him playing basketball or something. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah, in the holodeck.
Yeah.
I think which is a classic thing that Star Trek loves to do. Like we have DS9, the baseball episode. I
Yeah.
think we should totally make a K-Shot basketball holodeck
Yeah.
episode happen.
That would be dope.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, that was all my questions. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Brittany.
Very excited to see the end of the series.
Thanks so much.
Yeah, thank you.